Anjanette Abayari is here on Kababayan Today. We're talking about being moms, and I love talking to women about being a mom here in America because it's very different from being a mom in the Philippines, where you have a lot of help that's available to you. Let's talk about the challenges of being a mom here in America as a Filipina.
Yes, well, I mean, I really have no comparison per se because I already expected all the challenges, of being a mother because I grew up here. So, I wasn't really used to whatever comforts.
Yeah.
Although I did have a yaya when I was there. But I already expected all the challenges. Being a single parent like I am, my eldest is 7 and my other one is 4. And they're both boys and they're both super energetic and just hyper and super smart, but they're just so hyper, like nonstop.
Okay, well, they know you're Filipina. How are you passing on our culture, being Filipinos, to your children? Because that's always something that I struggle with as a mom as well, living here in America. Is kakausapin ko sila ng Tagalog and then they just answer me back in English. And I'm like, you can't have it unless you ask for it in Tagalog. So they know how to say, pahingi ng tubig, pahingi ng,
That's more than
noodles.
what mine know how to say. All mine know how to say are the basic words because I don't even speak Tagalog fluently. So,
but you had to learn when you moved back to the Philippines,
Yes,
because a lot of your acting roles, especially as Darna, diba, you were
Yes.
speaking in Tagalog.
Yes, and I had to memorize all my lines because, I didn't really know how to speak the language that well. So I pretty much memorized my lines, and somebody just told me what I was saying at that time.
Pero nakakaintindi ka ng
Yes.
Tagalog.
Yes.
Fully, diba?
Still, yeah.
Okay, so being Filipino here in America, maraming Filipino community events. But for a while, nobody knew where Anjanette Abayari was. Where did you go? And was this something that you did on purpose?
Yes, I actually just wanted to concentrate on being a mom. I wanted to make sure, because it's really important for me to that my kids be respectful, that they're polite, and they at the very young age you have to start. So I wanted to be there and be consistent with everything that I taught them, being Filipino or American, just the all the basic values. So and I think I did an okay job.
Being a mom, what are the most gratifying things that you do when you're with them?
Just being a mom. I mean, I can't really pinpoint it. It's just, they're just when they say I love you so many times out of the day. And then every time I come home, they'll just run up to you, so excited to see you because you're back home. Or if you're just gonna go to the store, my little 4-year-old is like, "But I'm gonna miss you, mommy." And I'm like, "God, I haven't left yet." And he's just like, "No, don't go." Just those little things. 'Cause I didn't want to be a mom.
You didn't? Why?
The initial reason was because of my figure, which was so shallow. But you have never been a mom, so it was like, I'm not gonna, because my family, all the women in my family are known for having big hips. After their second child, they're just like blow up, but then they've never worked out though, so.
But guys like big hips, right?
Yeah, I guess, but I don't care. I'm like,
You waited to have children.
I mean, I purposely had waited till I was, older, because I wanted to make sure, with my career and everything else, I wanted to get out of the way everything that I wanted to do. That way, when I do have kids, I would just concentrate on what they wanted. Because a lot of moms, especially the teenage moms these days, it's like, poor kids, I feel so bad because they don't even get the attention that they deserve or they need. And I didn't want to do that.
Okay, so Anjanette, pag-usapan naman natin, kailan ka babalik sa Pilipinas?
I'm going to be going back sooner than I thought.
Oh!
Because we're having a family reunion.
Sa Iloilo?
Next year. Early next year.
Are you going to be passing by Manila to say hello to your old friends?
I'm going to have to, I think.
Have you kept in touch with some friends over there?
Yes. A couple.
Let's bring you back to the memories of being in the Philippines. How was it like being Darna? Because Darna is one of those iconic Filipino superheroes. How was it like doing that?
It was just a great experience being Darna. I loved it because the kids loved me, and I loved kids, and they're so innocent, and they have no malice, and then all these old ladies. It was cool, like, oh, I like this. I like being Darna. And I had this dream. I had a recurring dream when I was around 12 here, that I was in a red bikini flying around in the Philippines. And I would wake up telling my mom, why am I dreaming that I'm in the Philippines in a red two-piece flying? I had no idea. And then when Boss Vic gave me that role, I was like, Mom, remember that dream? It came true. So it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was fun.
Okay, so Showbiz back then and Showbiz now is very, very different. Although you still attend events that are happening in town, like the ASAP company came to town. How was it like going and watching the show? Do you miss it when you watch it?
No, because not real. I mean, yes and no, but no, because I'm not in the backstage, you know, all the commotion and stuff. That's probably when I would miss it. But just watching it is, you don't really, you know, it's not the same.
Okay. All right, kasama natin dito sa Kababayan Today si Anjanette Abayari. Pagbalik natin, we're gonna ask her some personal questions. Don't go away.